So we welcome to today's session. Good morning. First start ചെയ്തു നമ്മൾ HTML. We have seen the basic structure. Then we have seen the tags, the attributes, how to create the documents, what are the essential tags and attributes added with HTML. Then your head tag and your title tag, your body tag. What are the other attributes related to body tag we have seen? Some common tags like your heading tags from H1 to H6, then paragraph tag we have seen, BR tag to break the line, then HR tag which is horizontal ruler, that is to draw a line. Next is center tag where the contents will be placed in the center of your browser. Text formatting tags, that is B or strong you can use to bold the text. I or emphasize is used to italicize the text. Yes or strike is used to strike over the text. Then big to make one size bigger, that is current font size when one size bigger we'll be using your big tag. Small tag is the opposite, to make the font size one size smaller. Or underline tag I have missed out here. I'll tell you, U is for underline tag which is a paired tag. So the contents will be underlined. Then you have your superscript and subscript. Superscript means raising it to the powers. Subscript means writing it to the bases. Then block quote. And after this, what we saw was pre-tag. That is, whatever the contents, how we have written inside the body tag, body section will be present the same way itself. Otherwise, what happens is normally it truncates off all the white spaces or eliminates the white spaces. അങ്ങനെ ഇല്ലാതെ എങ്ങനെ നമ്മൾ ബോഡി സെക്ഷനിൽ കണ്ടന്റ് കൊടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ടോ the same way it has to be present means we'll use the pre-tag. Then we saw address tag. Address tag എന്താ? That is to display the contents in an address format. By default, the browser will choose italics as its style. Then mark you tag kandu. We saw mark you tag. Mark you means a text will be scrolling over the screen. Appo nammal screen lo oru text scroll avanayittu we'll be using the mark you tag. The various attributes I have given out over here and one example, and we have seen how it works on the screen. Then we saw division, that is a particular block alone if we want to keep it separately we can make use of the division tag. Then we saw what a font tag is, that is a different style of writing you say on it. Writing styles, to have it in different styles we can use the font tag, along with that the various attributes. So next what we saw was HTML entities. Entities in the sense, tell characters we cannot display directly on screen. Some characters we cannot display directly on screen. Example is your angular brackets. Karanam angular brackets vechana we are actually writing the tag itself. So A less than B, A greater than B okke ezhudanamengil what we have to do is we can use only with the help of entities. So till this with example and on screen output I have shown you everything. Okay. So till this part we have completed and I've given you some work also to do. So today's class we'll see how about adding comments in HTML. Okay. So what is the use of comments? That is, if we want to give some some instructions to the users who are going to use our programs, so they need to understand what this part of coding is. For what purpose this coding is written, എന്തിനാണ് ഈ part of coding എഴുതിയിട്ടുള്ളത്. So അങ്ങനെയൊക്കെ for easy understanding. അപ്പോൾ they have some hints. If they have some hints, എന്തിനാണ് എഴുതിയത്, why is it written, how is it written എന്നുള്ള ഒരു hints if you go on to write, it is easy for the user to understand the coding. അപ്പോൾ increases the code readability. Will be ignored by the browser. Browserൽ ഇത് കാണില്ല. Okay. In the browser this comment section will not be seen. So in Genie it appears red in color. Genie editor use cheyanengil this comment section will appear red in color. Notepad la angane illa, it will appear as it is black in color only. Okay. So how to place the comments, so for that what we how we do is we'll write the angular bracket, put the angular bracket, put an exclamation mark, 2 hyphens, okay? Then write the content over here. Then we'll put 2 hyphens once again and then close the angular bracket. Is it clear? Right? Angular bracket, exclamation, 2 hyphen, then write the contents, then end of the contents, 2 hyphen again, then your angular brackets. So like this only we'll be adding comments in HTML. Okay. This is non-executable statement. This is non-executable statement. Okay. So the next is image tag. Okay. The next is image tag. Image means ഒരു particular image, ഒരു picture നമ്മുടെ browserൽ place ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട്. Okay. One particular image to be placed on the browser. Okay. അതിനു വേണ്ടിയാണ് we are using this image tag. This is a singular tag. Image tag is a singular tag which is used to add images, pictures. Okay. So to support documents with images, make it more attractive. അതായത് നമ്മൾ documents ആയിട്ട് വെറും textual contents മാത്രം present ചെയ്താൽ it will not look good. So supporting ആയിട്ട് images also if we add, it is good to see. Especially in biology diagrams and all. Till your 10th standard, you have learned biology, right? Even in your physics, chemistry now also, you learn with diagrams, right? So for what purpose are those diagrams for? It makes you understand and for easy learning. So the similar way, if you are placing any contents as documents, you can place the images also in support of it. Okay. So there are various attributes added along with it. One by one, I'll tell you now. So the first one is SRC. SRC means source. SRC means source, which means what image, a picture file. The name of the picture file is given with the help of your SRC attribute. Okay. The name of the picture file is given with the help of your SRC attribute. Then next what we have is your H space and V space. That is horizontal space, etra vidanam. Vertical space, how much you wanted to leave. All those you can decide. Then height, that is original size, you can alter the size. Original size, you can alter the size. So alter the size, what is the height? Size alla ivide height um width um aanu. Adayathu oru image inde height um width um you can go on to change. Allada size ennulla common attribute alla. So the height you have to change it differently and the width also you have to change it differently. So for that only we are using the height and width attribute. Okay. Then the next what you have is your align attribute. Values are bottom, that is bottom of image with the baseline, and default setting middle. അതായത് ഒരു image place ആവുമ്പോൾ അത് bottom അതിന് ഒരു ചെറിയൊരു border പോലെ ഒന്ന് ഉണ്ടാവും. അപ്പൊ based on that border, അത് ആ bottom line വേണോ അത് ആ ഒരു ബോക്സിന്റെ ഉള്ളിൽ center portion വേണമെങ്കിൽ you will use the middle option. Okay. Values are bottom and middle. So അതിൽ bottom is default setting. When we work out with the example, we'll see how it is placed. Okay. So the next is top. Aligns the image on top of the text. Text in the top lan. This is different. Top and border are different. Okay. Border sets border around the image. Our image in a side. Or box so that you have a box border type. That is called as your border attribute. So alignment means where that image has to be aligned. How it has to be aligned. So one is bottom, that is based on the baseline of the image. Next middle cha box in the ullil nadukil it will be placed. Next is your what is it? Top. Top means at the top of the text it will be placed. Next is border. So it sets the border for your image. Its value will be given in pixel. So I have written one tag over here. which is img space src is your attribute to source the image. Okay, our image edanulladu source cheyanayittu I given one attribute. Then the next is height. What is the height I would like to set for that image? What is the width I would like to set? What is the v space? What is the head space? Okay, alignment, where I want I can choose. And what is the border? That is this phi decides the thickness. Then the next one more attribute what you have I have given over here is alt attribute. Alt means alternate. Alt means alternate. That is, suppose നിങ്ങൾ ഇവിടെ ഇമേജ് ഇവിടെ സ്പെസിഫൈ ചെയ്തത് is bharatmata.bmata.jpg. Suppose that file is not present in your system. Suppose that file is not present in your system. So then what to do? Usually what happens is a square box inside that or cross mark. Normally what happens is a square box ഉണ്ടാവും. എന്നിട്ട് ഇതിന്റെ ഉള്ളില് what happens is ഇങ്ങനെ ഒരു cross mark. If suppose that image is not there in your system means ഇങ്ങനെയാണ് it will be present on your screen. Okay, like this only it will be present on your screen. അപ്പൊ ഇങ്ങനെ കാണുന്നേക്കാളും ഭേദം instead of showing your image like this, അതായത് suppose that image is not there means instead of showing out like this, what you can do is you can go on to give an alternate message known as bmata logo. You can go on to give an alternate message known as bmata logo or something related to your image. Okay, നിങ്ങൾ ഏത് ഇമേജ് ആണോ അവിടെ സ്പെസിഫൈ ചെയ്യുന്ന വെച്ചാൽ ആ ഇമേജിനനുസരിച്ചുള്ള ഒരു മെസ്സേജ് you can go on to give over here. For that only we have this alt attribute. Is this part clear? So image tag is used to place the image adinu particular attributes under. Then suppose if that image is not present, suppose if that image is not present means you can go on to write with your alt attribute. Alt attribute adayathu our related image anusarichu you place a textual content. Okay, our related image anusarichu you place a textual content. For that only you have this alt attribute. So this is related to your image attribute. Okay, so we'll just see how this works. I'll show you. This bmata will not be there. So I'll just copy the contents from here. I'll take my notepad. I'll open my browser also. See, this is my previous program only. I'm just continuing it over here. Okay, with that previous program only I'm continuing it over here. I'll just break down into multiple lines for you to see easily. Okay, so this bmata.jpg, first I'll give you what it is over here itself. Okay, ഇവിടെ എന്താണ് സംഭവിക്കുന്നത് എന്നുള്ളത് തന്നെ I'll tell you. Okay, so control S to save my file, control S to save my file. I have come over here, I have refreshed. Let's see what is happening. See, listen. Okay, other oro browser it changes. Okay, in some browsers it changes. Okay, so can you see over here? Just see. Okay, see, since this bmata image is not present, it will be shown like this. Okay, since this bmata image is not present in my system, it will be shown like this. Okay, then the next is I gave the alternate command. So that is bharatmata logo. See here it is present. So like this I can. So now please listen. Last class we were looking into various tags in our 4th chapter, that was in web technology. So while using the image tag we faced a small difficulty. I'll just clear the doubt for you and then we'll move on. Okay, so listen, img tag is used to insert an image in your web page. img tag is used to insert an image in your web page. See, listen how the tag is written. So just listen how the tag is written. IMG space SRC is your source attribute through which you will be obtaining which file you wanted to, that is which image you wanted to display. Okay. And after that, you can go on to add other attributes that is according to your needs and necessities. Okay. So from the original size of your image, you can resize the image. From the original size of the image, you can resize the image. So how to resize is with the help of two attributes, that is height and width. Okay, you can resize the image with the help of two attributes, that is height and width. So earlier the mistake that we did, see the previous one, also I have earlier a small mistake that happened was we didn't give it in percentages. So your height and width are compulsorily to be given as percentages. So here now I have given as height is equal to 30% of your browser and width is equal to 35% of your browser. So this is the main important thing that is to be noted. The next important thing that where we had a small problem was, I told you you have to source the path and display the image. That is the image. What is the image you would like to display is here. It is hdwall3.jpg. So you have to source the path. അത് എവിടെയാണ്, ഏത് ഡ്രൈവിലാണ് കിടക്കുന്നത്, ഏത് ഫോൾഡറാണ് ഉള്ളത്, അങ്ങനെ that path, entire path you have to take out. While taking out and writing it, അതിന് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാച്ച, click on that image. അത് എങ്ങനെ എടുക്കാന്ന് ചോദിച്ചാ, what you can do is you can click on that image. For example, my file is in downloads. What I'll do is I'll click on downloads. Suppose I have an image over here. Which image I wanted to display? What I'll do is I'll just right click that. I'll just right click that. Okay, when I right click, I have an option known as properties. I have an option known as properties. So when I come into location, you see how it is written. So here, from here, you can copy paste it. From here, you can copy paste it. So C drive, backslash is very important. Okay, backslash is very important. That is where we went wrong. So from here, you can copy the path entirely and very correctly also. So don't type the path, always copy paste the path. So from here, you can copy the path and then again after this downloads, put a backslash and write the name of the image and write the name of the image with the extension. Write the name of the image with the extension. So automatically you'll get that image pasted, that is the path pasted over here correctly. Without any mistakes, you can paste the path over here. So after I have pasted the path, so now what I'll do is I'll just save my program. I'll just save my program. I'll come to the browser. I'll come to the browser and I'll just refresh it. So when I refreshed it, can you see the image being placed over here? According to the size that I have specified, now the image is placed over here. So now I can set a border for this image also. So how I'll set the border is, I'll come over here. I'll come to the image tag. I'll just type as border as the attribute is equal to, what is the border size I wanted to give, that I'll give it in double quotes. I'll close the double quotes, save my file once again, and then I'll come over here to the browser and I will refresh it. Now can you see a red color border appearing for the image? Can you see a red color border appearing for the image? So this is how you can place an image and the border attributes and the alignment as you tell. Whether you want it in the middle or in the baseline or whatever it is. Whatever the alignments you wanted to give, you can give. So this is the one which we left out in that last class. So this I have completed. So with this, we are coming towards the end of 4th chapter. Okay. With this, we are coming towards the end of 4th chapter. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay, fine.